Echo!
Yeah, you are! What?
Hello my lovely lootling and welcome back to my channel. My name's Eva and today we're here for another Genshin Story Quest. I am so excited. As you can see, I do not know whose story quest we're gonna jump in today. But let me tell you that I am excited for all of these and I do want to tackle all of these before I do the next Archon quest. So don't come after me if I haven't done the new Archon quest yet. I know. Believe me, I know. Here is our Genshin wheel. I am very excited. So without further ado, let's see what we get. Escoffier. I haven't done really any of the Fontaine story quests, as you can see. So this is going to be interesting. Oh my god, okay. So I did change into a white shirt to imitate kind of her chef look with a blue lip for her blue vibe and icy vibe. Navia? What is Navia doing here? I thought we were doing Escoffier's quest. Did I mess up? I hope I didn't mess up.
What you up to?
Shh!
Why
Get
the secrecy?
lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No,
I'm sorry, you can't
I'll
talk
do
to
better,
people
I
like
promise.
that. What the hell?
She's so aggressive. She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out. Wait.
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia? So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
What the hell? What? I'm so confused.
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do
the job,
he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh?
What do you mean back
But
inside?
you
You
said
just
I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
Okay.
Wow, what a horrible person! Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again. Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy
that doesn't
was so
sound great.
overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
Oh, that bad?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
Well, apparently you don't. Oh, someone's
At
here
his
to join
family's
us.
request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly
Peanut
making
has
a ton
decided
of
to
progress,
join
as you
us.
saw. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen.
Maybe,
She's
maybe
refusing
not.
to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up. And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an...
Oh, shoot! It all makes
Oh,
sense.
Paimon, you
no,
ruined
Not at all,
everything.
Paimon.
It's okay.
And besides, yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you. Cause this
Sure,
is
I'll join
kinda all
too. I don't
Paimon's
know what
fault.
this has to do with Escoffier yet,
Guys,
but
it's a really famous chef.
we'll see, we'll see.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing?
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Thank you for the gift.
Right.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
Really? I don't think that's a good idea.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
That is a very good
according to
question,
Fermat's
Paimon.
family, she hasn't always been like this.
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrap. Find Escoffier.
Okay. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Escoffier?
I'm excited.
So, who is this Escoffier anyway?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg, before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Bourg's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Bourg. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow.
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
What?
The Fortress of Meripede?
That's crazy.
Well, Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
So that's what happened.
It is
Even
really
though
unfair.
Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to well...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove! You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes.
Are you okay, girly
At
pop?
least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice. Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you're
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
so you're not paying customers. Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Bourg doesn't need her.
Okay.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
she's kind of nice.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
See, she cares. She cares.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I don't.
That's the second time we've
I
heard
don't know
that
how I
name.
feel yet about her, but
He's the
okay.
chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes?
Oh,
Yeah,
already.
apparently, yes, we are.
I'll skip the introduction then.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business.
Fair enough, I guess.
Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Oh.
Well,
that's
she
the
was a
turn
much
of events
gentler
I
person
didn't.
back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
What do you mean she was gentle
That's
and timid?
hard to believe.
That's not.
Are we dead?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite.
I understand.
Samar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Fair enough.
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to—
Oh, Monica.
Escop.
I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable!
Oh my
I
god.
won't stand for this. Shh.
Wait, so now she's,
Okay, I love this drama. No drama in my life. I want all the drama in game, though. That's all I want. That's all I need.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
See? That's the thing.
but
You have to
please,
learn.
you have to
Sometimes
forgive me,
mistakes
or
are
Chef is
bigger in
gonna-
your head than in
Okay,
real life.
I know. I'll kneel before you.
What the hell are you doing? Get
What the
up from
heck?
the floor, girl. What is wrong with you? Get up.
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Oh, we just saw
Escoffier?
Escoffier's underwear, by the
If
way.
you want
Oops.
forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Fair.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake.
that's some backwards logic.
Yeah, that is very
How can you
backwards
fix your
logic.
mistake without being allowed to cook?
Yeah,
This is what
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta...
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and
exactly.
we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again.
And that's not right.
It's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah,
You're still a chef, girl.
Through no fault of your own. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we serve.
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitwell. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the Unfortunately,
Interesting.
however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated, but you took all the blame. We all know why. And now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you
I'm
trying to
sorry.
say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Please don't insult Navia's home, or I will kick you.
Great. That's where I'm downing from now on.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
Sometimes you just gotta keep that mouth shut,
chef.
you know? Shh. Don't say,
So
don't
you
say
do
what you're
remember who's
thinking.
boss. Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good.
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this?
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Calm the fuck down.
Sounds like...
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
I love the drama. I am
not
sad for the drama. I want to eat my cake.
Ho ho!
I
was not
honestly
expecting
am
to see
sad for
something
this.
spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Who are you with the French
Asian?
accent? What?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way?
I am in love with this
can only
man.
mean
Who
one
is
thing.
this man with this
That's
accent?
right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest! Tex, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts.
Ah, yes,
And
yes.
indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
Escoffier? Escoffier?
What
Is that
say
you?
you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Indeed.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We
I mean, he
could
is the
simply
boss,
treat
so-
it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition. Huh.
What if the voice actor is
If
truly
we're going to
French and
battle
I
it out,
just
let's put it
and I
all
just
on the
insulted
line.
him?
If I lose,
Oh my God.
it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Board to me.
What? The
Well,
Codex de Boer?
what is that? What are we?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Bourg. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And
Where
only
can
the
I find
present
this book?
And former head chefs of the Hotel de Bourg have the right to read it.
Present and former. Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
Apparently it doesn't include
What do
her.
you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy, the original version, the one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
I am confused. I think everybody
Savannah,
here...
You may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms.
I am
Those
confused.
were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself,
I
let's make
feel
it a
like I'm
bake-off.
watching the
Gâteau de
biggest
Bourg,
drama
per the
in the
recipe
world
and
unfold,
codex.
and I'm here,
Well,
and I'm
Escoffier,
sad for it.
You against me. Are you in or out?
Let's go. Let's go
You
take and
sound
lose.
surprisingly confident. All right then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I
Perfect.
hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
I love this. I am having so much fun doing these story quests. I'm so sad that I didn't make them, that I didn't take the time to do them sooner, but here I am. And I'm having a lot of fun.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our
I
cooking.
do not like the
So if she
echo in
won't
this
talk,
place. It
this
really
might be the
annoys
best way
me
to
a
find
lot.
out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay.
That? Well,
Maybe
it's
she
not
wants
so
your
much a
codex
recipe
because
book as
you
a diary of
have
Modeste's
some,
adventures.
notes in
Back
there?
in the day,
You've made
he and his good
notes?
friend
I don't know.
explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their
Thinking about it,
creations
I'm
had
gonna
an
eat my
enormous
cake.
influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the
That
ingredient
looks
that
really
they could never
good.
make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted.
I love that.
Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hotel de Bourg, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bourg.
That's so cool.
I've
I
heard
love
this kind of
this.
story before.
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any
I wish I knew how to
restaurant
cook
survive if
better.
they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime, the end of the Hotel de Bourg's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its
This is my
history,
cake,
it was
by the
just
way.
a nondescript
Not
place with a
nearly as
couple of
pretty.
cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liyue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why, though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
It did, but like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg of today is my own recipe. As for why we
that's
gave
why
it
she
the
wants
same
your
name and kept
Codex.
the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Venegem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Come on.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows? Maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate.
Indeed.
Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hotel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the Codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy?
That is a good question.
Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Well,
I don't know.
It was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
I guess, maybe.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Venegem. But still.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our gâteau do the talking. It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
No, we don't use violence. Escoffier, we don't use violence, okay?
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well,
What if you
I'm
lose?
confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything.
Really?
Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
I can be your
that's easy.
assistant.
The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior.
I am.
But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally—
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it.
confident. I like it.
Oh my god, I have
always
to
called it
cook for
chopping
her.
stuff up, not mise en place. But
Show
it's basically the
Escoffier
same
your knife
thing, right?
skills. Use normal attacks to cut the fruit.
Navia.
It seems she
The
will collect the
difference in
slices
your
and process
case is that
them.
mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen.
Is that good?
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Did I do good?
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straight. A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh?
Tap your elemental
That's
skill
some
to
pretty
accelerate the
high-tech food prep.
Okay.
Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool. No, weird.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature.
Did I do that right?
And done. These are the flavor compounds extract.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated.
Absolutely not. Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely. Slowly and carefully.
Oh.
Not a drop too
Okay,
much.
okay. The
and
flavorings
not
you
a
got.
drop too
Okay.
little.
Strike a balance between fruity and floral flavor. To adjust said flavor, make it a... Whoa, okay.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Know of any new...
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I did it! Woo! This is fun! This is
And
fun!
voila!
This is more fun than cooking in real
Now
life.
it's your turn.
My turn? I do that?
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the
Thanks.
traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before?
Thank you, thank you.
You got almost
I am a
perfect
professional
results
chef.
on your first
Yeah.
try. That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu.
Ooh,
I'll judge
okay.
your submissions and give you a final score.
Okay,
That's
what do I
right.
cook?
The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product.
Okay, what do I cook?
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Please tell me I did good.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or
6 points.
Out of how many?
Oh, well.
Wait, she gave the same
That's
thing
6
as
out
me.
of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur. And it's
Ow.
quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By
Ouch.
that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aw.
Me next, me next.
She's so
I'll have
violent.
you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6.
Aw.
Now
She
to
is
the
a-
final dish.
So,
This is our last hope.
8 points.
8?
darn. That's barely higher than what we.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
How did you pull that off?
Great.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef.
Perfect.
I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey.
Hey, you made that last part up. No, wait.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your...
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire.
Oh, you want
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing
Why
Do
does
you
this
think you're
kid
up to the
sound like
task,
a
do you?
30-year-old?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who
Your
wanted to help.
dad? No, Daddy! Firma! No, you can't do that,
Firma?
Firma. What are
What
you
have I heard?
doing?
You could
This is
barely
not
get out of
going
bed.
good. Oh no.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Boy. No. You need some rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Okay, I guess. You go, honey.
Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
Oh my god, no!
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Trauma!
Do it again!
Oh no!
Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen.
Oh no, he has
yesterday.
PTSD! He has cooking PTSD. Oh, I'm so sorry,
Dad.
honey.
What's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica,
Yeah.
when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't, but anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
What is going on?
Then she orders us to redo the dish again
Okay.
and again, but we never know what's going to
I
make
have
her
a theory.
happy.
I'm gonna give out my theory now. Okay. My theory now. And we'll see if I'm right or wrong. But my theory is that what's her name? Savannah is the one who bought the tainted ingredients that had lumilene Lumiline, I think it was Lumiline what they said. I think Savannah is the one who bought the tainted ingredients that had luminil in there. And she's been using it ever since on her own food. Because she's become addicted to it. And therefore, they did say that it created mood swings and it was highly addictive and it created huge mood swings if you ate it and consumed it on a regular basis. So I think she's been consuming Lumiline and she is highly addicted and that's where her mood swings come from. That is what I think. Okay, that is what I think. That is my theory now. And we're gonna get her off the addiction, but she is going to put that ingredient in her gâteau. And she's going to win the contest because it will be tainted with this highly addictive thing. That is my theory.
Do it again, do it
Let's
again,
see.
do it again!
Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. But that is my theory.
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
Yeah.
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
That's
The
called
more
PTSD.
I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fiamma? You weren't acquitted when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I
The
don't know
trauma?
what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
No, honey, you were abused. You were abused. That's called emotional abuse, and it's really
Well,
bad.
It sounds like there are some deep issues at work.
Why
here,
is
ones that won't be
Genshin
resolved
so
by merely seeking
trauma?
compensation.
Why is there so much
I will
trauma
win this
in
contest,
Genshin?
and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly,
What
I'm
about
in no
Monica?
state
She's
to help
standing
out.
right there.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
you would.
Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
What about Monica?
And so will I.
Monica?
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Monica!
Actually, I thought maybe I could
There
help.
you go.
That's
Come on,
sort of why I'm here.
She's standing right here.
Why didn't you say so?
Bro,
I was
you
going
never
to,
let her
but
talk.
then- well, this is the first chance I got.
Exactly. She was
You
right
do this for
there.
us? Thank you so much, Monica.
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma.
Tiens,
I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for—
Hell yeah.
Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching
Hell
from
yeah.
Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking for—
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
I can help cook.
All right, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives. Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing. Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point. We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
Of course you didn't. You couldn't have predicted that.
I mean, to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with.
It makes sense. Of course.
I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex. Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Bourg, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and the relationship between the two everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute and that was it. They neither had a decisive split nor got the chance to properly reconcile.
That's
One
so
rumor
horrible.
had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy.
No.
Even if unlikely, it's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on.
I predicted what's going on.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead.
I love this. Okay, I just opened my mail and look at what I got in the mail. Look at what I got in the mail. Escoffier's Gâteau de Bourg. Is today Escoffier's birthday? It is her birthday! It is Escoffier's birthday today. I am making this video on Escoffier's birthday. Isn't that hilarious? I didn't even know it was her birthday.
Mesdames et messieurs,
at least 4 of each
welcome
region.
one and all to the Hotel de Bourg and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the Codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
Very good.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my
You're
meal got
British
interrupted
now?
yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
This guy is
Both
having a
contestants have
blast.
taken their
He's
positions.
having the best day of his life.
Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bourg cooking contest
Begin.
commence!
I am very ready now.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without
my
prepping
God.
the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspard, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are
Where
raring
is
to go.
where
Like
is
an
the
oven
cold
on full
press thing?
blast,
Okay.
This competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Okay, I balanced the flavors. Okay, I need 4. Okay, I did it. I did it. Did I do good? I hope I did good. Okay, that's the base layer of the cake. Okay, we did the base. Next up. Okay. 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 Now I balance. I need 4.
The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
Okay,
Yes,
I have 2 servings of fruit.
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah.
Okay.
Will this slow their progress?
Okay. Okay, add at least 2 servings. And then I need... Okay. I have to read the objectives. If I don't read, how can I expect it to work? Okay, second layer done. This is a huge cake.
What do you think?
By the way. Am I doing good? I don't know if I'm doing good. Okay.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Let's see. 8, right? So I need... Okay. Okay. And I need more fruit.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
Okay, I need 1 more fruity. Just 4. And perfect balance. We go. Okay, our cake is done now. And we just need to decorate it.
Match Escoffier's talent.
Savannah is losing face, guys.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Use your mental burst.
A burst of flavor.
Oh, wow! Oh, Lord of mercy. This looks so fucking good. I want to eat that, like, right now.
That was perfect! We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great work, team.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
I have a question. How will they not know if they saw us making it? You know what I mean?
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who...
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This
Look how
is a
high he
masterclass
was.
in how to make
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
I love her British accent.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous.
And Paimon thought this might actually be...
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but...
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau
And it's gonna
has
be Savannah,
won.
right?
No, Savannah?
What?
That's
Huh?
No!
I told you.
Savannah, you cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you...
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't... Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge?
You take judges. We demand a rematch.
That's enough! What, as head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your...
I don't know what you're talking about.
She put
If you
Lumiline.
want the Codex to bore that much,
Escoffier, no!
but you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over, and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Monica's about to crack.
Fine.
Monica's gonna
I'll
crack.
treat this as your final handover of duties from one
Monica's
head
gonna
chef
crack.
to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
3,
or is there any other
2,
unfinished business?
1.
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss.
I think Monica's
Just
about to
a
crack.
word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Monica, I thought you were about to crack.
Escoffier!
Okay.
The Codex de Boer. Finally.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is...
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
What the fuck is going on? She...
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
Her?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
there
makes
are
a
nights
lot of
when she makes
sense.
us redo things
That's why I
over
don't
and
want to be a
over into
chef.
the wee hours. But for her,
Where I
it's every
work,
night.
I see chefs
She'll
all the
hide
time.
herself
Like
away in the
I work in a
kitchen,
big
working on
hotel, and
new
we have so
techniques
many
and
kitchens and
recipes,
so many chefs
and
that
only
I would
realize how
never
long
put
she's been
myself
at
through
it
that
when we come
stress,
to work
to be
the
honest.
following morning.
I commend them because they're so strong.
Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
I am sad.
It's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
I know what she did.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Please, tell me I was right somewhere.
Well, how is
So far, I'm wrong.
Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure the taste tested before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Monica, how dare you? How could you?
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were in. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety? Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail.
So I was wrong.
But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with.
I was wrong about the whole thing.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail? I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean...
Oh, well,
girl,
I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes.
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but
it's
flavor
Lumaline!
seems subtly
Please tell me
different
I'm
from how it
right
used to
about
be.
something!
But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward...
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the
Okay, she
original at
thought
any
the
cost.
copy was fake?
She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex, only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably...
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real... She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
Yeah.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
There. So there's no Lumaline. I invented all that. I invented all that in my head.
Chef, you say? What's her name?
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
Oh, yeah. She was compared the whole time.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Okay.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe...
Am I right about I went too far. My speculations were too far, I guess.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet.
That's okay.
Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
I surely hope so.
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
I don't know.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Sure, let's go.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I...
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
What is it?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Not a whole lot.
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason... Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanny Gem isn't for a while. Check on her? Oh no,
Escoffier. Oh. That's a lot of cake. That's
I'm
a lot of
fine.
cake.
Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Strong, bitter cup. I feel much better now.
Of course you do.
Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
How did the investigation go?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Okay, what is it?
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys...
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small, I can't believe it's caused so much drama. Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Sorry.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hotel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened.
Like
if
what?
she's not here, then
What do you
where could
think
she
would have
be?
happened?
Boss,
I don't know where she could be. Don't ask me.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her.
Oh, looks like
Lumiline.
Wait a second. This feels familiar. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modestics... Yeah, but... I don't understand.
The Codex de Bord? Then...
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe.
Ugh, idiot. Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of...
Oh my god.
There's more. Besides the map,
A letter received. It was you. You let the Luminine through, didn't you? You were responsible for purchasing blah 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 blah. Retrieve the real codex by any means necessary. What are you dawdling for? She was the one who concealed the secret recipe in the first place. What else? What? Did she write?
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean?
Retrieve the codex, but so the cooking contest and the cheating.
She's keeping the true...
Ugh, this is all such a mess! First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat.
Or is it the other way around? Monica? forced Savannah?
You're
You think
finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter.
So it was Monica
Even
the bad girl
suggestion
the
that
whole time?
Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
What?
Wasn't it, Monica?
I am flabbergasted.
I am dead inside.
I did not see that coming.
We should be getting close to the spot.
I did not
marked on
see
the
that
map.
coming. Whatsoever. Okay, Escoffier. Is Escoffier main DPS? I don't think she is.
Whoa!
This is
place looks like an
beautiful.
underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's Codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Oh, there's a different
Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How
Blubber
did they
beasts.
get here?
I didn't know that was their name.
Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well,
Good point. Yes, that's right.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened.
Ooh, okay.
we have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? See, this is why you should always bring
Lumitwall.
snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now?
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do. They...
Wait,
Some time ago. Like what, an hour or two?
Hey, give me your water.
Monica?
Here.
I can't believe this switch up.
I said your water.
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog.
What a bitch.
Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what—
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her
Such a
secret recipes from you
manipulative
just to hold
little
you back.
B word. Oh my god. This game has done it again. I'm so
First,
invested.
idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours
She
I
is
spent
the
piecing it
descendant
all
of
together.
Savelli?
So you see, you're no better than Savelli.
Who
If you
is
can't
she?
beat—
I am no Savelli. Nor will I—
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that, since I poisoned both our water bottles.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
What the hell is going on in this story?
It's what we both deserve.
What
This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica.
Okay.
You.
Everybody just calm down. Count of three. We're all gonna put down
I
our
cannot.
gloves.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance.
Okay,
I saw
girl.
your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
You cannot talk to people like that, Monica. You fucking go to jail now.
And now, I failed again for the last—
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's
I can't with this story. What
You
the
should
hell
have
is going
just done
on?
like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop
What the hell?
Let her go, Monica. We've got you surrounded.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for—
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Murder too? What is going on in this story?
By this?
Poisoning,
You're about to commit
murder,
and for what?
What?
A recipe?
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession? You've gone completely mad.
Yeah, you have.
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses.
Okay,
That's
it's
no
all
cooking
about
ingredient.
Lumeline. Okay,
It's a
I'm not
groundbreaking
crazy.
drug.
Lumeline was
That's
in
right.
there somewhere.
I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
You wanna...
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
Yeah.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
What the hell? She exploded everything?
What's that sound?
Oh my god, is she
Just when I thought she
absolutely
couldn't get any
unhinged?
crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
God!
Uh-oh! Savannah's gone too!
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's...
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
I can't believe this story. What the hell do they put in these developers' drinks?
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
They probably did.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from...
Yeah.
Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean,
apparently it's a really
I guess
good
I take
thing
a lot
to
of notes
do.
when I'm cooking as well, but...
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It was Savelli, for sure.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia.
Yeah.
Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed.
Okay.
The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us.
Okay.
Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong?
Fair.
I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake?
Aw, okay, that's kind of sweet.
Unfortunately, that day will never come.
Yeah, because he died.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gâteau de Bourg.
Okay.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste?
Let's keep reading.
The
Let's
taste of
go.
Gâteau
I'm
de Bourg
invested
has
in the
changed.
story.
Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste.
Mm-hmm.
It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste.
Oh no!
The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
Oh my god.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again.
That is
Finally,
horrible.
in despair, he took his own life. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet
I'm
despite
sorry,
everything,
what?
he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
It's Lumeline.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Exactly.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens.
Oh my
Did
god.
he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gâteau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books.
Oh Lord.
I cannot let that come to pass.
I understand.
I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind.
Oh.
It may lead his family to
Got it.
suspect me of having a hand in his demise.
Got it.
But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it.
Okay, got it.
I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters.
Okay, got it.
The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
What happened to the treasure? I don't understand. He deleted the treasure? He burned the treasure? He did... What did he do?
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the Codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might
Wait,
is
you're gonna
within
get
my
killed by this
grasp.
dude.
The treasure of Remoria is mine!
What the hell is going on here?
It's empty?
Monica?
Oh god.
We were seconds too late.
Oh god. What?
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
I am...
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning. All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
What the?
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Okay.
You barbarian shall be slain.
What's going on? What's going
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made.
Yeah.
Get these golems out.
I can't. This story was so much more than I expected. Oh my god.
Either way, enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
We gotta take Savannah and
Okay,
the
I'm
other
coming.
girl.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you.
Oh girl, can you fucking stop?
I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho.
Yeah, you are. What?
Savannah? Oh, when did you wake up?
Did you just kill her?
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
I have no... We're just gonna let her die? We're just gonna leave her to die? Okay. Okay, I guess. Sure. I guess this... What the hell is going on?
Escoffier!
What the hell is
Savannah!
going on in this story?
Traveler! And Paimon!
Venejem! What are you all doing?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
Yeah, that's exactly what we
had to do
expected you
something,
to do.
even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef.
Girl, stop.
It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
That she trusts you,
Forget
bitch.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
True. True.
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming
Exactly.
back.
Exactly.
If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is.
Exactly. That's what I'm
At the
saying.
end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best
we're not
to
all
improve.
human. Escoffier is
That's
obviously
all that's
not human,
humanly
but you know.
possible.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Firmin and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
They've forgiven
Well,
it.
about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
They have forgiven you, girly pop.
It's been a
Get
while.
over it.
Chef
Get-
Savannah.
Firmin?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
You think he has trauma now
I put far
still?
too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse. But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done.
Oh no.
I heard
I think he's better now.
You can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Yeah, perfect.
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night. And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve
Oh my
damage?
god. So it was.
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with...
Oh my god, that's so
well,
great.
that's what happens when you give some...
There's more. We believe
Yeah,
that
right? She was giving
Firmin
Lumaline
was likely
to
not Monica's only.
to her
You
too.
mean
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable
I
this
got
whole
something
time.
right. I got something
Let's not
right
be
that
too
she
quick
was
to blame
taking
everything on the
Lumaline.
Lumaline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting.
Yeah.
So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
For sure, for sure.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never
Oh yeah,
tastes the
that's
same
the
as yours?
initial thing, right?
Is it
That's
just... I mean, is it because...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course...
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong. It all comes back to one simple,
No,
undeniable
you're not.
truth.
Oh my god.
You're a genius. And I'm just plain old Savannah.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for
Thank
a second
you,
and just
Escoffier.
think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel? And declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius? You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten.
That's our head chef.
Ha ha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon.
Huzzah! Oh my god, this
to a crazy journey.
Yeah.
Look how happy
This
everyone
is what?
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah.
This is
thanks to you, Escoffier.
Your French fashion, very dramatic.
Thanks to all.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
Oh my god.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Right. And also, does it have to be?
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between two tops, so grab your spatula and get ready. Because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Girl,
Hey, so,
calm the fuck down. Calm down.
The second cooking contest commences now.
This time, no more games and no holding back.
I love this. I love this. Woo! Hey. You got this. You got this, Savannah.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like.
Exactly. Exactly.
So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore.
Okay.
So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
How?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue, and in her, I saw so many new
Shangling!
possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth.
No way. No way, no way, no way, no way.
With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole
my God.
world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
Yeah, for sure.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting and the other half, It lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Don't
Oh my
worry,
God.
it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research. Make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances.
Very
In the meantime,
good, very
take
good.
this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg, revised version.
I can make
I tweaked it to suit your needs.
All right!
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah.
I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Perfect.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Bourg.
Fair enough.
She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Bourg. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth.
It was Lumeline,
The
wasn't it?
so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumeline.
Thank you. I knew that's what it was. From the whole time I knew that's what it was.
Early days of Gâteau de Bourg.
I'm
Don't
glad I'm
forget,
not crazy.
It was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumeline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
Fair
So
enough.
after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Sure.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica.
Hey!
Did you say if is she gonna say, yeah, Monica's alive?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check, did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Remoria. A magnificent... Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value.
Wait! Isn't that the jar they used?
If only it was still in one piece. Some Butterfinger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Butterfingers. Oh my god, we did it! We're done with it. We're done with the story quest. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. Honestly, this story was full of twists and turns. I have no clue how the writers came up with this. We had all the drama, all the lore, murder, whodunit. It was a whole thing, honestly. Genshin Impact is probably my favorite game in the whole world, and I can't believe that I missed out on so many interesting stories. And this one, as a fact, I can't believe I missed out on it completely in the past, so I'm very happy to have been able to redeem myself, because what the heck was this? Like, I did not expect any of this. If you have done the story quest, did you expect it when you did it? Like, did you also have the same theory that I had? And without further ado, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening. Don't forget to eat, drink, and sleep, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!